Robert Morales is going to fight Thomas Almeida here in Brazil. First of all, did you expect to get this fight in your second fight in the UFC, coming off a draw, being a co-main event here in Brazil?
Definitely not. Definitely very unexpected, but very blessed to have it. I coming into the UFC, I said I want to fight top 10 guys. Only, I feel like I'm one of the best in the world, and I'm here to prove it.
What are your thoughts on this matchup? How do you think Thomas Almeida's style matches up with your style?
Well, it's an excellent matchup, especially for the fans. He puts the pressure, I put the pressure. He's a Muay Thai fighter, I'm more of a boxer, but we both bring the pressure. We're both looking for knockouts, both looking for finishes. The matchup for me, I think, is very good because I feel I might be a little bit too much for Thomas. I'm going to come out there and put the pressure right away and look for the finish.
Cody Garban's boxing was one of the biggest details on the fight and helped him get the win. Do you think that's the biggest opening in Almeida's game that's gonna help you get this win?
For that fight, I just believe Thomas got caught. Cody did use a lot of angles and a lot of quick punches, which was very, very smart on his point, making sure that he kept the pressure. Very excellent game plan, but it's a fight. Every fight is different. Every fight is, there's different situations, different things that come encounter. So I don't think that's the game plan, is to box, because some guys might come in and box and don't know how to really box and stuff like that. It's all about putting the pressure, keeping them guessing.
Thomas Almeida is the favorite in this fight. Is that something that gives you extra motivation, gives you extra pressure in the fight?
No, because back home I'm the favorite. Just the favorite who's favorite doesn't mean anything. All it is an opportunity for people to make more money, on the betting. It's good that he's the favorite. I've been the underdog my whole life. I'm still underdog in life. I shouldn't be here. I'm blessed to be here. So, in my opinion, I'm the favorite. Back home I'm the favorite. So, time to just go knock Thomas out.
How do you envision yourself beating him Saturday?
Any way possible. I envision myself beating him TKO, knockout in the second round. But if it goes to the ground, I'm finishing him on the ground. Doesn't matter what round. I'm just focusing on beating Thomas Almeida.
He was one of the biggest stars coming up in the UFC in the bantamweight division. He just lost a fight. How do you think this win for you helps you going up in the rankings and getting closer to more big fights in this?
Yeah, I've said this. Thomas Almeida, in my opinion, is top 5, top 3. Just because of a loss doesn't take that away from him. And he lost to the guy who's fighting for the belt, so you can't take anything away from Thomas. Thomas is a great fighter. But me finishing Thomas in a devastating fashion, I definitely want to be in the top 10. I want to fight the best in the world. That's what I'm in the UFC for. I'm not here to fight, just to open crowds and prelims. I want to fight big cards, big money fights, main events, and fight the best in the world to prove that I'm the best.
How do you envision yourself beating him? How do you envision the fight coming up?
A lot of pressure, a lot of punches, straight down the middle, punches that are going to hurt him, and eventually finishing him. I'm thinking second round.